What if the very things that hurt you the most actually held the key to your greatest strength? We've all faced moments of disappointment, betrayal, or seemingly insurmountable challenges, situations that left us feeling vulnerable and perhaps wondering how to truly move forward. But what if, as the timeless wisdom of figures like Dale Carnegie suggests, the path to a genuinely fulfilling life isn't about avoiding these hurts, but about mastering our response to them? Stick with us, because by the end of this video, you won't just discover how to overcome what holds you back. You'll unlock the profound secret to transforming adversity into the very fuel for your triumph. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. It's about practical, enduring wisdom that empowers you to build a life of purpose and peace, regardless of what's thrown your way. From mastering your inner thoughts to choosing your circle wisely, every piece of advice in this video is designed to elevate your journey. Don't miss out on the insights that can truly redefine your reality. If you find value in these profound lessons, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing wisdom that truly makes a difference in the lives of many. In the relentless rhythm of modern life, it's remarkably easy to get caught in a whirlwind of demands and expectations. We often find ourselves rushing from one task to another, constantly feeling as though we are perpetually behind, chasing an ever-moving finish line. In this ceaseless pursuit, the fundamental truth that no one is truly too busy, it's merely a matter of priorities, often gets lost. We convince ourselves that our packed schedules are unyielding, when in reality, they are a direct reflection of what we choose to place at the forefront of our attention. Think about it. If something truly resonates with you, if it genuinely brings you joy or propels you towards a desired outcome, you will instinctively carve out the time for it. This isn't about being selfish, but about being strategic with the finite resource that is your time and energy. This concept extends deeply into the realm of self-care, a term frequently misunderstood as an indulgence rather than a necessity. Many people view self-care as a luxury, a treat to be afforded only when all other obligations have been meticulously met. However, true self-care is the foundational bedrock upon which a resilient and productive life is built. It encompasses everything from ensuring you get adequate rest, nourishing your body with wholesome food, engaging in physical activity, to cultivating moments of quiet reflection or pursuing hobbies that ignite your spirit. When we neglect these fundamental aspects, we are essentially running on fumes, diminishing our capacity to handle stress, think clearly, or engage meaningfully with others. If you want to maintain your well-being, your mental clarity, and your overall capacity to contribute positively to the world, keeping aspects of your happiness quiet can be a profound act of self-preservation. Not everything needs to be broadcast. Some joys are best savored in private, protected from external scrutiny or the sometimes dampening influence of others' opinions. This practice isn't secretive, but rather a way of safeguarding the sanctity of your personal joy, preventing it from becoming diluted or diminished by external commentary. Prioritizing yourself, therefore, isn't a sign of weakness, but an act of profound strength, ensuring that you remain vibrant and capable enough to face whatever comes your way. One of the most delicate and often painful lessons we learn in life revolves around the intricate dance of trust. From our earliest interactions, we are taught to trust, to believe in the goodwill of others. Yet, experience swiftly teaches us that being careful who you trust is not a sign of cynicism, but rather a vital act of self-preservation. The world is populated by a diverse array of individuals, some with genuine intentions and others whose motives are less pure. It's a stark reminder that salt and sugar can look the same, a powerful metaphor for the deceptive appearances some people present. On the surface, a person may appear kind, supportive, and trustworthy, yet their true nature may be entirely different, capable of causing significant harm. This isn't about fostering paranoia, but about developing a keen sense of discernment, learning to look beyond the superficial and assess character based on consistent actions, not just fleeting words or initial charm. Furthermore, a profound truth lies in the understanding that you shouldn't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. This isn't an endorsement of isolation, but a powerful call to cultivate self-reliance and inner strength. While human connection and support are undeniably vital, placing the entirety of our emotional or practical well-being solely on another person is a precarious position. When challenges arise, when circumstances shift, or when relationships inevitably change, an over-reliance on others can leave us feeling profoundly vulnerable and adrift. This perspective encourages us to build our own foundations, to nurture our inner resources, and to develop the capacity to navigate life's inevitable storms with our own resilience. It emphasizes the importance of understanding our own strengths, capabilities, and values, so that even in moments of profound darkness, when those we thought were closest may falter or recede, we still possess the inherent light to guide ourselves forward. Developing a discerning eye for character and fostering a robust sense of self-reliance are not barriers to deep connection, but rather the very qualities that allow for healthier, more authentic relationships based on mutual respect and independent strength rather than desperate need. Life, in its unpredictable rhythm, ensures that we will inevitably encounter periods of adversity. It's not a question of if challenges will arise, but when. And in those moments, our capacity for resilience and calm becomes our most invaluable asset. The profound realization that you've been through this before, you'll get through it again, isn't just a comforting thought. It's a testament to your inherent strength and a powerful reminder of past victories. Reflecting on previous trials you've overcome builds confidence, reaffirming your ability to navigate rough waters. It's a recognition that within you lies an enduring spirit capable of facing down even the most daunting of circumstances. A critical aspect of this resilience is the disciplined practice of learning to heal without venting to everyone. In a world that often encourages immediate emotional release and public sharing, there's a unique power in processing your struggles privately. While a trusted confidant can offer invaluable support, constantly broadcasting your pain or grievances to a wide audience can often backfire. It can lead to unsolicited advice, judgment, or even a subtle form of emotional vampirism where others feed on your vulnerability. Healing is an internal process, often requiring quiet introspection, self-compassion, and a focused effort on rebuilding. By not sharing every wound, you protect your emotional energy, prevent others from inadvertently or deliberately exploiting your pain, and allow yourself the necessary space for genuine recovery. Moreover, this approach stems from the understanding that you're being judged no matter what. Regardless of your actions, your choices, or your efforts, there will always be someone ready to critique, to misunderstand, or to cast judgment. This isn't an excuse for recklessness, but a liberating truth. If judgment is inevitable, then the most authentic and empowering path is to be who you want to be. Embrace your individuality, stand firm in your values, and live in alignment with your own truth, rather than constantly trying to conform to external expectations or appease every critic. This fearless self-acceptance is the ultimate act of resilience, allowing you to move through the world with an unshakable inner peace, knowing that your authenticity is your truest strength. The pursuit of success is a deeply ingrained human aspiration, yet the path to achieving it is often misunderstood. There's a common misconception that success is merely a matter of desire or a fortunate stroke of luck. However, a fundamental truth often overlooked is that striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. This agricultural metaphor beautifully illustrates the intrinsic link between effort and outcome. You cannot expect a bountiful yield if you haven't diligently tilled the soil, sown the seeds, and nurtured the crops. Similarly, in any endeavor, whether it's a career ambition, a personal goal, or the mastery of a new skill, sustained and focused effort is the indispensable prerequisite. True success isn't stumbled upon. It is cultivated through consistent dedication, disciplined action, and the willingness to put in the necessary hours, even when faced with discomfort or tedium. Furthermore, a significant component of paving the way for your own success involves actively curating your environment and your connections. If you find yourself surrounded by individuals who drain your energy, undermine your confidence, or consistently lead you astray, then if you don't let go of the wrong people, you'll never meet the right people. This isn't about being ruthless, but about being discerning and protective of your vital inner circle. Negative influences can subtly erode your motivation, distract you from your objectives, and pull you away from opportunities for growth. Releasing these detrimental ties creates a void, an open space for new, more aligned relationships to blossom, connections that will genuinely support your aspirations and uplift your spirit. Equally crucial is the mastery of your own internal landscape. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Our thoughts, beliefs, and internal narratives profoundly shape our reality. Without conscious control, our minds can become a breeding ground for self-doubt, fear, or limiting beliefs, often influenced by external messages from society, media, or even well-meaning but misguided advice from others. Taking command of your mental processes allows you to filter out negativity, cultivate a growth mindset, and direct your focus towards constructive thinking. Finally, the journey of true growth isn't a smooth, unbroken ascent. If you are not falling down occasionally, you are just coasting. True progress involves pushing boundaries, taking calculated risks, and venturing into uncharted territory. Inevitably, this will lead to setbacks, mistakes, and even outright failures. These aren't indicators of inadequacy, but rather essential signposts on the road to mastery. It's in the recovery from these falls that genuine strength is forged, proving that first it hurts, then it makes you stronger. Every stumble provides a valuable lesson, sharpening your resolve and refining your approach, ultimately making you more resilient and capable for the challenges yet to come. Understanding and asserting our self-worth is a journey that often takes a lifetime, yet it is arguably one of the most vital foundations for a truly fulfilling existence. It begins with a fundamental shift in perspective, recognizing that our efforts should be directed not only towards external pursuits, but also, and perhaps more importantly, towards our inner development. Consider the profound difference between merely existing and truly living. Work at your job and make a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. A job provides sustenance, a means to meet basic needs. But investing in your personal growth, your skills, your knowledge, your emotional intelligence, your mental resilience, yields dividends far beyond monetary gain. This internal fortune is priceless, equipping you with the tools to adapt, innovate, and thrive regardless of external circumstances. It builds an inner reservoir of strength that cannot be depleted by market fluctuations or career setbacks. In this journey, it's inevitable that there will always be someone who doesn't see your worth. This could be a critical boss, a dismissive acquaintance, or even, sadly, a family member. The crucial point here is not to be deterred by their limited perception. The real danger arises when you become that person, allowing external disapproval or misunderstanding to erode your own belief in yourself. Your worth is not contingent on another's validation. It is an inherent quality, and it is your responsibility to recognize and uphold it. To truly flourish, one must be audacious enough to step into their unique potential. Do what no one else can do, and you will become what no one else can become. This isn't about arrogance, but about identifying your distinctive talents, skills, and perspectives, and then fearlessly applying them. When you operate in your zone of genius, you not only contribute something unique to the world, but you also solidify your own sense of purpose and capability. It's also profoundly empowering to reflect on your journey. Remember, 5 years ago, you dreamed about being where you are now. Think about it. This simple act of retrospection can ignite immense gratitude and provide powerful motivation. It allows you to acknowledge how far you've come, the obstacles you've overcome, and the aspirations you've already realized. This awareness fosters a belief in your continued capacity for growth and achievement. Finally, in your interactions, a clear understanding of your value dictates how you allow others to treat you. If people consistently fail to prioritize you, if they view you as a convenience rather than a cherished presence, then if people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. This is a powerful boundary-setting principle. It's not about vengeance or anger, but about self-respect. When someone demonstrates through their actions that you are not a priority for them, you reclaim your power by choosing not to be an option for them either. This decision honors your worth and sets a clear standard for how you expect to be treated, ensuring that your relationships are built on mutual respect and genuine appreciation. In a world often preoccupied with material acquisition, it's vital to shift our focus towards what truly enriches our lives. Value experience over possessions, because memories are the real treasures of life. While physical objects can provide temporary comfort or utility, their value often depreciates over time, and they can be lost, broken, or simply replaced. Experiences, however, forge indelible imprints on our consciousness. A challenging adventure, a shared laugh with loved ones, a moment of profound beauty in nature, these are the building blocks of a rich and meaningful existence. They shape our perspectives, broaden our horizons, and create a reservoir of stories and emotions that we carry with us, regardless of circumstance. These memories are not just fleeting moments, they are the true wealth that accumulates over a lifetime, providing comfort, inspiration, and a deep sense of connection to our past. Paradoxically, in our pursuit of happiness, we sometimes get caught in a trap of focusing on what we lack or on those who don't reciprocate our feelings. Yet, a more liberating truth is that so many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. It's easy to dwell on the handful of individuals who might dismiss us, criticize us, or simply not acknowledge our presence. However, this often overshadows the vast network of support, affection, and genuine care that exists around us. Shifting our attention to those who truly appreciate us, who uplift us, and who genuinely wish us well, is a powerful act of gratitude and self-preservation. It reinforces our sense of belonging and reminds us of the abundance of love already present in our lives. The path to a fulfilling life also involves a willingness to step outside our comfort zones. Playing it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do in life. While caution has its place, a life lived entirely within the confines of what is known and comfortable can lead to stagnation, missed opportunities, and a deep sense of regret. True growth and profound experiences often lie just beyond the edge of our perceived limitations. It requires taking calculated risks, embracing uncertainty, and being open to the unexpected. Furthermore, in this journey of growth, never be embarrassed to struggle. There is absolutely no shame in working hard to get where you want to be. The narrative of effortless success is a myth. Every significant achievement is preceded by effort, perseverance, and often considerable struggle. To hide Your struggles is to deny the very process of becoming. Instead, embrace the grind. Acknowledge the challenges and be proud of the dedication it takes to pursue your aspirations. This transparency not only fosters authenticity, but can also inspire others who are navigating their own difficult paths. Finally, a crucial insight into productive effort is that rowing harder doesn't help if the boat is headed in the wrong direction. This powerful metaphor speaks to the importance of strategic alignment. Endless effort applied to a misdirected purpose is ultimately futile. Before expending all your energy, take a moment to ensure your direction is clear, your goals are well-defined, and your actions are genuinely moving you towards your desired destination. This clarity of vision ensures that your hard work is not just diligent but also effective. The burden of the past can often cast a long shadow over the present, impeding our capacity for joy and progress. This is why a crucial aspect of personal well-being is the practice of mindfulness, particularly in releasing past grievances. Don't ruin a good today by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. While it's important to learn from past mistakes and experiences, dwelling on regrets, past hurts, or unfortunate events can poison the present moment. Each new day offers a fresh opportunity, a clean slate, and the chance to choose our focus. By consciously deciding to release the emotional baggage of yesterday, we liberate our minds to fully experience and appreciate the good that is unfolding now. This isn't about denial, but about deliberate detachment from that which no longer serves our growth. In a competitive world, it's also easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. However, a profound truth is that someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. Every individual is on their own unique journey, with distinct starting points, different resources, and varying paces of advancement. The success of another person does not diminish your own achievements, nor does it invalidate your efforts. Their triumphs are a testament to their dedication, just as yours are to yours. This understanding fosters a spirit of collaboration and mutual encouragement, rather than destructive envy or self-doubt. It allows us to celebrate the achievements of others without feeling threatened, and to focus on our own trajectory with confidence and determination. A key to inner peace often lies in simplicity and the careful curation of our relationships. Small circle, private life, peaceful mind. This adage champions the power of quality over quantity when it comes to social connections. A large, sprawling network can be overwhelming, demanding constant attention and potentially exposing you to unnecessary drama or judgment. Conversely, investing deeply in a select few genuine relationships provides true support, understanding, and shared experiences without the complexities of navigating numerous superficial interactions. Similarly, maintaining a degree of privacy around your personal life protects your energy and creates a sanctuary of peace, shielded from external noise and unsolicited opinions. Finally, a significant source of emotional pain often stems not from external events themselves, but from our internal constructs. Sometimes we create our own heartbreaks through expectation. Expectations, while sometimes serving as motivators, can also be rigid blueprints we impose upon reality. When life inevitably deviates from these preconceived notions, be it in relationships, career paths, or personal outcomes, the clash between expectation and reality can lead to profound disappointment and heartbreak. Learning to embrace flexibility, to accept what is, and to trust in the natural flow of life can be immensely liberating. This is the essence of just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. This isn't passive resignation, but an active acceptance of uncertainty and a trust in the unfolding process of life. It's about releasing the need to control every outcome and allowing for genuine possibilities to emerge, often in ways we could never have anticipated, leading to a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. In an increasingly performative world, where personal lives are often curated for public consumption, the value of genuine authenticity has become paramount. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Pretense, insincerity, and the constant effort to maintain an image are exhausting, not just for the individual, but for those around them. When you are genuinely yourself, you foster authentic connections, eliminate misunderstandings, and create an environment of trust. There's no need to decipher hidden meanings or navigate subtle deceptions, allowing for more direct, honest, and ultimately more fulfilling interactions. This transparency builds stronger relationships and frees up immense mental and emotional energy that would otherwise be spent on maintaining a facade. Complementing this authenticity is the wisdom of discretion regarding our personal lives. Don't share your personal life with anyone. While this might seem counterintuitive in a world that champions vulnerability, it speaks to a crucial protective measure. Not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. Some individuals may use personal information, particularly vulnerabilities or setbacks, to their advantage, or simply as gossip. Therefore, it's a wise practice to not let anyone have anything that could harm you. This isn't about being guarded or secretive in all relationships, but about discerning who truly deserves access to the intimate details of your life. Protecting your privacy shields you from unnecessary judgment, manipulation, or emotional exploitation, ensuring that your personal well-being remains primarily within your control. In this journey of self-discovery and protection, embracing solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery becomes an invaluable practice. In our highly connected world, spending time alone is often viewed negatively, equated with loneliness or isolation. However, true solitude is a powerful tool for introspection, creativity, and spiritual growth. It provides the quiet space necessary to hear your own thoughts, process emotions, make sense of experiences, and connect with your inner wisdom. It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that clarity emerges, new ideas spark, and you can truly understand your own desires and aspirations, uninfluenced by external noise or opinions. Finally, a crucial aspect of living authentically and pursuing your dreams is cultivating an unwavering belief in your own deservingness. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. The external world can be a source of doubt, with critics, naysayers, or even well-meaning but misguided individuals attempting to temper your ambitions or diminish your potential. Your desires are valid, and your aspirations are worth pursuing. Standing firm in this belief, regardless of external validation or criticism, is an act of profound self-respect. Furthermore, comfort, while appealing, can become a subtle saboteur of growth. You'll grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. True resilience, mental fortitude, and adaptability are forged in the crucible of challenge and discomfort. When life is too easy, we can become complacent, losing our edge, our drive, and our capacity to innovate or overcome adversity. Embracing challenges, even small ones, keeps our minds sharp, our spirits resilient, and our capacity for growth ever expanding. Navigating the complex currents of human interaction requires a robust sense of self and an understanding of where your value truly lies. A critical insight for maintaining your inner peace is to recognize that if you live for people's acceptance, you will die from their rejection. This statement highlights the profound danger of basing your self-worth solely on external validation. When your sense of identity and value is entirely dependent on the approval of others, any slight, criticism, or rejection can feel like a catastrophic blow, eroding your spirit and leaving you vulnerable. True freedom and psychological resilience come from cultivating an internal source of worth, a deep-seated belief in your own inherent value that remains unshaken regardless of how others perceive you. This allows you to engage with the world authentically, seeking connection and contribution, but never sacrificing your core self for ephemeral acceptance. Life's difficult moments often present a choice in how we interpret their impact. There are two types of pains, one that hurts you and the other that changes you. This distinction is crucial. Some pain is purely destructive, serving no purpose other than inflicting suffering. However, other forms of pain, often intense and challenging, act as catalysts for profound personal transformation. These are the experiences that force us to confront our limitations, reevaluate our priorities, and develop new strengths. Recognizing this difference allows us to lean into transformative pain, understanding that it is not merely an affliction, but an opportunity for growth, a forge in which resilience and wisdom are hammered out. In the management of our most precious resource, time, self-preservation plays a vital role. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. This is not an endorsement of isolation or rudeness, but a pragmatic call to protect your energy and focus. Our time is finite, and allowing it to be perpetually consumed by those who don't appreciate it, drain it, or consistently make demands without reciprocity is a profound disservice to ourselves. Prioritizing your own goals, needs, and well-being often means setting firm boundaries and saying no to requests that don't align with your priorities. This strategic allocation of time ensures that you have ample reserves for what truly matters, fostering productivity and peace. Similarly, sometimes the most eloquent response to disrespect or devaluation is no response at all. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Engaging in arguments with those who are unwilling to listen or attempting to reason with those who deliberately dismiss your perspective is often futile and emotionally draining. In such instances, choosing silence is not a sign of weakness, but a powerful assertion of self-respect. It denies the other person the attention or validation they might seek, and it preserves your own energy for more constructive endeavors. Finally, the future is shaped by our choices today. Fear is temporary, regret is forever. Fear is a natural, human emotion, often a protective mechanism. It can be intense and paralyzing in the moment, but it is ultimately fleeting. If we allow fear to dictate our decisions, to prevent us from taking necessary risks or pursuing our aspirations, the long-term consequence is often regret, a far more insidious and enduring pain than the initial fear itself. Regret gnaws at the soul, a constant reminder of opportunities missed and potential unfulfilled. This contrast urges us to push past temporary fear, to act courageously, and to live a life of intentional choices rather than allowing trepidation to define our path. The path to any significant achievement is rarely one of unburdened ease. Rather, it is often a landscape sculpted by the interplay of discipline and perseverance. The choices we make today profoundly impact our tomorrow, a truth powerfully captured in the contrast. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. When faced with a challenging task or an uncomfortable necessary action, the allure of an excuse is strong. It offers immediate relief, a momentary reprieve from effort. However, this avoidance merely postpones the inevitable, often compounding the difficulty later. Discipline, on the other hand, demands immediate exertion, pushing through discomfort in the present. This deliberate effort, however, is an investment that simplifies future challenges, building momentum and capability. Choosing discipline is choosing long-term ease over short-term comfort, a fundamental mindset for lasting success. In the face of arduous journeys, the temptation to abandon our efforts can be overwhelming, particularly when progress seems slow. or invisible. Yet it's in these moments that persistence becomes paramount. Don't give up. You are closer than you think. Often we are just one step away from a breakthrough, one more effort from achieving our goal, even when the finish line remains out of sight. This emphasizes the importance of pushing through the final, most challenging stages, recognizing that the very feeling of being on the verge of quitting often signals proximity to success. This sustained effort is not merely about pushing forward, it's about understanding that sometimes the most profound healing and clarity come from within, away from external distractions. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine for your soul. Solitude, when embraced intentionally, provides a fertile ground for introspection, self-compassion, and emotional restoration, allowing us to process thoughts and feelings without external interference. Our past is a valuable teacher, but it should never become a permanent residence. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. While reflection on past experiences offers lessons and insights, dwelling on regrets, mistakes, or unchangeable events drains energy from the present and robs the future of your full potential. The future is dynamic, a canvas, awaiting your conscious creation, and it demands your active participation and forward-looking vision. This necessitates learning from historical missteps, particularly avoiding repetitive patterns that lead to pain. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. This is a clear call to learn from past errors and adapt our behavior, exercising wisdom and caution to prevent recurring harm or disappointment. The psychological battle of anticipation can often be more debilitating than the actual challenge itself. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. The fear of failure can paralyze action, erode confidence, and lead to self-sabotage. When we become consumed by the potential for defeat, we subtly undermine our own efforts, often creating the very outcome we dread. True strength lies in focusing on the process, on the effort, and on the belief in our capacity to overcome, rather than preemptively conceding defeat to anxiety. The journey of life is marked by inevitable trials. We fall, we break, we fail. These are universal human experiences, not indicators of personal inadequacy. However, the crucial aspect is what follows. But then we rise, we heal, we overcome. This cyclical pattern of adversity and recovery is the essence of resilience, demonstrating our innate capacity to bounce back, to repair, and to ultimately transcend our challenges. Finally, long-term vision and strategic sacrifice often underpin significant freedom. Sacrifice a few years of comfort for decades of freedom. This principle speaks to delayed gratification and the willingness to endure short-term hardship for long-term liberation. It might mean intensive work, disciplined saving, or rigorous learning for a period, with the payoff being financial independence, career autonomy, or a deeper sense of personal fulfillment for many years to come. Such a perspective demands patience. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. Mastery and ease are rarely immediate. They are the result of consistent effort applied to initially challenging tasks. The initial struggle is a necessary part of the learning curve, paving the way for eventual proficiency and comfort. Ultimately, hardship itself serves a higher purpose. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. It is in the crucible of adversity that resilience is forged, character is strengthened, and unforeseen capabilities are awakened, equipping individuals to fulfill potentials they might never have realized in a life of unblemished ease. The power of our mindset in shaping our reality cannot be overstated. A fundamental truth for navigating life's complexities is that positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. This isn't about ignoring problems or adopting a naive optimism, but about approaching challenges with a constructive and solution-oriented mindset. Negative thinking creates mental blocks, saps energy, and limits possibilities, often leading to self-fulfilling prophecies of failure. Positive thinking, however, opens the mind to solutions, fosters resilience, and provides the necessary motivation. To persevere, it empowers you to view obstacles as opportunities for growth and to believe in your capacity to overcome them, ultimately leading to more effective action and better outcomes. In the journey of learning and growth, mistakes are not just inevitable but essential. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. This perspective completely reframes failure. It's not the act of making an error that defines us, but our response to it. If we can extract a lesson, gain a new insight, or modify our approach as a result of a mistake, then that error transforms from a setback into a valuable learning experience. This encourages a fearless approach to experimentation and a resilient attitude towards setbacks, understanding that every misstep contributes to our wisdom and future success. The past, while a source of lessons, should not dominate our present. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Dwelling on past regrets, missed opportunities, or failures can consume precious mental and emotional energy that should be directed towards the present moment and future endeavors. While introspection is valuable, prolonged rumination on what cannot be changed is counterproductive. Each day is a new opportunity to make different choices, to pursue new goals, and to create a better reality. Releasing the grip of yesterday allows us to fully engage with the possibilities of today. In moments of fatigue or overwhelm, the urge to give up can be strong. However, a crucial distinction often guides us forward. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Exhaustion is a natural response to sustained effort, a signal that our physical or mental reserves are depleted. True wisdom lies in recognizing this signal and taking intentional steps to recuperate. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but a vital component of sustainable effort. Quitting, on the other hand, means abandoning the goal entirely, often leading to regret. By choosing rest, we recharge our batteries, regain clarity, and return to our endeavors with renewed vigor and perspective, ensuring that our long-term objectives remain within reach. Finally, understanding our fundamental purpose in life is a powerful motivator and guiding light. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. While our birth is a given, discovering our why, our unique purpose, our deepest passions, our contribution to the world, provides profound meaning and direction. This revelation shifts life from a series of random events to a purposeful journey, empowering us to make choices aligned with our deepest values and to pursue paths that bring true fulfillment. This pursuit of purpose also defines our relationship with our past. Your past is a place to learn and grow, not a place to live. Our experiences, both good and bad, shape us and offer invaluable lessons. However, it is essential to view the past as a reference point for learning, not as a static environment to inhabit. Living in the past prevents us from embracing new opportunities, adapting to change, and actively shaping a future that reflects our evolving selves. Ultimately, the journey of significant achievement and personal growth is a continuous, often gradual process. Don't rush the process, trust it. Great things take time. In a world that often demands instant gratification, cultivating patience and trust in the organic unfolding of events is a vital skill. Rushing can lead to errors, burnout, or a premature abandonment of valuable endeavors. Instead, embracing the inherent timeline of growth, understanding that true mastery and profound change require consistent effort over time, allows us to persist with greater calm and confidence. It's about committing to the journey, celebrating small victories, learning from every step, and having faith that with sustained effort and unwavering purpose, the great things we aspire to will indeed manifest in their own due time. You've walked through a journey of profound understanding with us today, exploring how the very essence of human experience, from our priorities and the people we trust, to our struggles and triumphs, shapes who we become. We've seen that true strength isn't about avoiding pain, but about learning to rise, heal, and overcome. Remember, the quiet cultivation of your self-worth, the discipline of your mind, and the wisdom of choosing your battles are not just abstract ideas. They are powerful tools for building a life that truly resonates with peace and purpose. As you step back into your day, carry these insights with you. Don't just hear the words, apply them. Start by guarding your inner peace, being discerning with your time, and always remembering that your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. The power to transform your future, to turn adversity into advantage, and to truly thrive, lies firmly within your grasp. If this conversation resonated with you, if it sparked a new thought or offered a moment of clarity, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video and consider subscribing to our channel for more insights that empower your journey. Your feedback and support help us continue this vital conversation.